Now, we have been joined by Nollywood veteran actor, model, producer, director, and TV personality, an all-round entertainment person. His name is Benedict Johnson is here. Yay!
Welcome to the show.
Benedict, we welcome you and your very luscious beard. So I don't know if you...
Thank you, I appreciate that.
If you've been seeing the show since morning, it's been all about your beard. They've thrown me under the bus because I'm incapable of growing one, and our other guy here, Mike, is a fully bearded man. But we'll get to talking about that beard later.
Yeah, maybe I will dash you some.
Please. You're welcome, man. Good to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed.
Honestly, it's a pleasure having you in the studio. And, you know, I was going through your page recently. I was seeing a lot of motivational quotes. I was seeing a lot of energy there. And a lot of people don't know that you're working on a brand new project. So talk to us about it.
Well, I have a brand new project. Actually, my first cinema debut.
Okay,
Let me say my debut in cinema because I'm producing this time. That's why I said debut. So I'm shooting in Abuja, and it's a whole lot of stress to shoot cinema.
Wow.
Even the preparation, the actors that will act in it. As a matter of fact, cinema is a total new experience. If you want to shoot in cinema as an actor, it's another dimension. It's different from what we do regularly. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then in the next 2 weeks, I'll be shooting in Abuja with a whole lot of stars.
Nice, interesting. Now, you're always in the mix. You've been at this since 1992, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even further.
Yeah, not really 1992, but I think I got into the industry around 1996.
1996, okay.
Yeah, 1996, and then from 1996 to 2000, 2001, it was all about auditions and auditions and auditions. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't believe it that from that time for a whole, let me say for like 6 years, I was only able to do like a few Waka pass.
Wow.
Like we call it.
Yeah,
some call it walk on and some call it Waka pass. You know, like non-speaking roles. You know, then it was a little bit difficult to break into Nollywood. Not like now, like people have so much.
Well, are you saying it's easier now to
break into Nollywood?
it's
easier
now. What
makes
it easier? What's the one factor that makes it easier?
Okay, during that time when we were coming up, it was difficult. Why I say it's easier now, then you have to go for audition and then go for rehearsals as well. Some rehearsals do, at least I've been involved in a rehearsal that took almost 8 months.
Wow.
Wow.
8 months of rehearsals. We come every day to rehearse a movie. Like we shot the entire movie in the rehearsals. There will be camera, and it's just rehearsals. They're trying to get the best act of the actors before we even move forward to shooting the movies.
You get paid for doing it all?
No, you don't get paid doing those rehearsals. It's when the movie proper starts, then you have a contract and they will pay you on, right?
That's a
but
lot
it's
of
not. It's not like now. Like now, people just sit at home and then you receive a call. They want you to come act a movie and then send you a script, you go through the script, and then pay you, and then no rehearsals, and then you get on set. You come to location, and that day you started shooting. So it's a lot easier now.
I was thinking about the whole audition process, but now that you're on the other side, you're on the producer side, do you still revert back to the old ways of auditions? Do you think auditioning at length like that was better for you? Did it help to build you more?
Yes, I think going through auditions and rehearsals are very, very vital. Most people, like more especially producers, do mount some pressures on directors, you know, not to do that. But to me, I believe it's very, very vital. If you want to shoot a movie and get the very best out of the actors, I mean, why waste your time when you go on sets? That's when you will be reading for the first time. Like, you're wasting my camera time. For instance, I'm paying for the cameras per day.
Wow.
I'm paying for hotel that you're living in. I'm paying for everything, the lights, the food, and all that. Then we come on set, we use like 2 hours to rehearse for a particular scene, or 1 hour to rehearse for a particular scene before shoot. So why don't we, before paying for these cameras, we'll just get together. And then everybody will read the story, everybody will rehearse his or her character, okay? Then when we move on sets, then we know that we're shooting. We no longer need to rehearse anymore because we've done all that before starting.
Okay.
So rehearsals are very, very important.
So lately, in the past couple of years, we've seen people transition from being one kind of entertainer to another. There have been comedians, stand-up comedians who've gone into the movies, have even become producers themselves and directors. And by a long shot, this has got to do with their use of social media. And with what you're saying about auditions having a different dynamic these days, where people can just simply spot you and then say, social media has played a big role in that. Because people do their own sort of broadcasting on their own. If I don't have a movie role, I'm going to do my thing on social media with the hopes of getting discovered. This is a good thing, is it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's also a good thing. I mean, you know, social media is also something like we don't have before.
Yes.
It's a trend that came in, and we're falling into it. So I think it is a good one. It has also helped to discover a lot of hidden talent. These days, you see people make videos of their own, and then people were like, oh, wow, that guy is good. I'm going to use him in my next movie. I've seen that happen. So I think it's a welcome development.
All right. So I know you have a lot of funny stories about how the industry was back in the day. And I know you said you were going to share one of them with us right now, especially based on all those auditions and things like that. Was there ever a role that you thought you were actually going to get and then suddenly you didn't get it?
Yes, I think in the past there's been such incidents, yeah, because during my early days in the industry, it was difficult, very difficult, because those days when you go to auditions, you get to see over 1,000 people, girls and boys, everybody vying for the same role. Maybe in that particular movie, they needed just like only 7 characters.
Wow.
And then you have over 1,000 people. And they would take their time to audition everybody one after the other. So you have to be the very best for you to get a role. If you're not good, you're not going to get a role. Then at long run, then they used to do auditions for like 2 days, and then use another 2 days for casting, and then the 5th day before they start calling the names of those that succeeded to be in the movie. So it's like exam. You're waiting for your results.
Wow.
Yeah, when it's time for the cast list to come out, everybody's like, oh my God, I hope my name will be in there and all that. You know, the actors will be talking to themselves, do you think I'm going to get a role and stuff like that? And then they start calling the names. And those producers, those days, they will come out and make some announcement like, if you hear your name, that means you're with us.
You have to be there every single day.
Definitely, you have to be there.
No income.
Yeah, and the funny part of it is that when we started, there was nothing like phone.
Exactly, that's my point. So they can't.
There's nothing like phone, so nobody can reach you. So definitely, you must have to come down to Surulere every day.
Benedict, man, I'm sure you have stories for days. We would love to hear about that. But let's go into our other segment here today. You guys stick around for the games. It's going to be very, very interesting. Just stay tuned. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. We've still got Benedict Johnson in the studio here with us. We'll be right back.